Reilly Opelka highlights how tennis changed for other players during Jannik Sinner's short-term ban. America's Reilly Opelka has stated that ever since Jannik Sinner's ban, tennis has become more open for lower-ranked players. The 23-year-old, who is regarded as the best player currently playing in men's tennis in the singles category, is going through a tough time ever since he tested positive for banned substance clostebol in March last year. Sinner managed to escape any ban as the International Tennis Integrity Agency, ITIA, declared him innocent following a detailed hearing where his counsel claimed that the substance was available in the player's sample because he came in close contact with his physio Naldi, who used to spray for the treatment of a cut on his finger. The World Anti-Doping Agency, WADA, appealed against the ITIA's verdict in the Court of Arbitration for Sport, CAS, and demanded a 2-year ban for the 3-time Grand Slam winner. However, the issue finally came to a conclusion as WADA announced that they had reached an agreement with Sinner, which will result in the player remaining out of action for 3 months. His ban will end just a few days before the start of the Rome Masters in May later this year. America's Opelka spoke in the Nothing Major podcast as quoted by the Tennis Gazette ahead of the Indian Wells, where he highlighted what difference Sinner's ban made for other players. The 27-year-old was of the opinion that if the reigning world number 1 would have been playing all the time, he along with Spain's Carlos Alcaraz would give little to no chance to other players. There is a changing of the guard, said Opelka. We got so used to Roger Federer, Rafa Nadal, Novak Djokovic for so long that people would just go to tournaments to only see them. And now with Jannik and Carlos, it is a different kind of flair, especially Carlos. He is probably the hottest ticket you can buy right now. You are going to see more highlights from him than from any other player, but he could still lose. He could very well win the tournament or lose in the second or third round. I think for the first time, especially with Jannik not present at Indian Wells, we can officially say the draw is open or it's up for grabs. For the longest time, it was just 3 guys who were likely to win the tournament. Even now, there is a larger discrepancy in ranking between Jannik, who is number 1 in the world, and the guy who is number 7 in the world. There is a larger discrepancy in level between them than there is between a guy who is 7th in the world and 60th in the world. I think Jannik is more likely to be the 7th best player 8 or 9 times out of 10 than the 7th best player is to beat the 60th player in the world 8 or 9 times out of 10. I think you would say the same with Novak in his prime, or when Roger was number 1 in the world. Now, with Jannik, you would say the same. So for the short term, for the next 3 months, we don't have that, so it is as open as ever from here until when he is back.